Hi, and welcome back to Erlengrat here in FS22. We are about to start spraying fertilizer on the newly drilled fields. So we'll start on field number 20. We only have 23% fertilizer in, but I hope that will last for at least one of these fields. Um, in today's episode, we'll be finishing these fields. We will also do some other work, uh, the general farm work, and maybe some other stuff as well. Let's see how it goes. It doesn't take too much time to spray these fields, as we have great working with on this sprayer. Anyway, I spoke about it in the last episode, and I'm not sure if one trip will work with the fertilizer. Earlier, I had to do it twice, but then when we started with precision farming, I haven't really thought about it. But do we need to do it twice now? I'm not sure. So we'll have to see that. I doubt it, since it measures the amount of fertilizer needed. And I hate backing up with these trailers here. So let's get over to the John Deere, put the worker on the other job, and we'll get some other stuff done. We will need to roll the fields as well, and that can probably be done now. So yeah, I'll pick up the roller and I'll see you when I get back down to the fields. And here we are, just queuing up in the roundabout. So let's get the roller backed out and start that job. Probably get the headlands done here and then let the worker take over this job while I do the spraying. It's nice to have our own roller. It's not the most costly equipment to rent, but I think we are saving some money over time here. It's the initial rental all the time that costs money. Oops. Okay, will we have a better weight? There we go. So once I've done this, I can probably take over the spraying and put the worker on this one. This is the beauty of having two tractors. We can get so much more done in a short time. So we don't have to spend the entire episode on finishing of these fields. Just do one more here. If you haven't seen all the episodes of this series, I recommend you to do so. And I also have another series going at Attingham Park. So there will be a link to both of them up in the right corner. Okay, now we can put the worker on this one. So a little bit interested to see how much fertilizer we have left in the sprayer. Okay, let's run ahead. So 7% left, won't be enough for this field. So I guess we'll have to refill it. We don't have more fertilizer up at the farm, so we'll have to go and buy some. But anyway, that's part of the daily farming life. You need the equipment to get the job done. %3 left. Can we make it all the way up to the end at least? Should be possible to at least cover the top here. Slightly higher difference with the fertilizer needed here. We are almost out. There we go. Okay, let's pick up some more. This trailer should have had like a front loaded tank as well. That would be nice. Any of you know if you can use the other tank available? Would be great to know. So I'll buy the fertilizer, get the job done, and I'll see you afterwards. Okay, we're more or less done. Sorry. And then we can finish off the rolling, get this tractor back to the farm. This one should be covered by one overpass, I guess. Or will it miss a little bit on the edge? No, it should be okay. So there we go. Should be it. There's a small white field over there. Just get that one as well. Then there's this corner. There we go. So that's it. I'll just send this back to the farm. Be okay. And I can pick up the work here. Just want to finish off this here before I take over the control. There we go. Just back up a little bit. It's a little bit slow on lowering this one. And then we can continue with field number 18. I would love to have the larger roll, but we need a larger tractor as well before we can even think about it. It works fine on these two fields here, but up on the main fields on the farm, there's way too much extra work filling in the gaps where it slides and lower speed, all that. So it's just not feasible to do it. Come to think of it, I should have just sent the Massey to the shop. There's a little bit left there to pick up. So let's just see if it can turn around and just go back to the shop. Seems to be okay. Yeah, it's heading down. You can see it up there. That's good. Trying to take some photos. Always nice to have in case I want to use it as a thumbnail or something. I think we'll have to follow up on the Massey a little bit as well, because I don't trust the drivers when they're going into the city. It's way too often that they are blocked by an object, meaning they drive into the roundabout too fast or just take some weird turns. I'll get this done and I'll talk to you afterwards. Well, it turns out the driver actually made it all the way to the store. So now we just need to refill it. I put a worker to do the rest of the job with the rolling for now. I'm not sure if we can empty it completely. No. Should have had a front loader on this tractor so we could just have taken the pallet with us. Or the IBC tank, sorry. Maybe I'll try and put this back to the farm by the help of a worker again, just to see. Might be that the artificial intelligence is learning a little bit every now and then. So while he does that, I'll just check that if anything is needed around here. Move some pallets if needed. There is a need for some grass for the sheep. See if we can get the top one out of here without everything falling apart. Alright, we managed to do it. I was afraid maybe the one in the back there would fall, but it seems like it's tilted a bit more backwards. That's it. I don't think there's any eggs or anything that needs to be taken care of. Seems like there's only a quarter of a pallet in there. Let's try and just put this into the fence as closely as possible. That's it. And we have a tractor. That's just stupid. Why would it want to go through? I need to put up a fence there. Anyway, let's get it parked. Maybe clean it a little bit. Do we need to? At least fill it up with herbicide. It will be needed next month. We get all of these IBC tanks in. Maybe. No. Okay, anyway, it will, when taken out of the sprayer, be only 1.5 tank. So we have reduced with at least 1 tank. This one needs spraying already. the upper one. That might need it. That should have germinated now, so there should be a need for some herbicide. Yes, that's needed. Okay. So let's see now. Love this sprayer, just spraying where it's needed. You basically don't have any use of herbicide when you're using it. So even though it's costly, it's saving you money in the long run. A lot of money. So that's good. And I must say, if this is a real life product, and I'm impressed on the technology here. Tiny cameras can just see where it needs to spray. Impressive. So this should be done fairly quickly, actually. We're covering 3/4 of the width here. So not a big job. Actually not that much to spray here either. There we go. One length. This area here will need a couple of turns, but it's fairly quickly covered. If I can just get the tractor into a straight line, that will help save us some time. So once this is done for this field, we can forget about it until harvest time, and our yields should be maximized. It's not the best soil, of course, but anyhow, keeps the oil plant running and gives us some steady income. I think I'll finish this area first before I continue the run back upwards to the end of the field. That's it, that's the bottom part covered. Just here we'll cover the rest in one run. I hope, at least. Yeah, that should be possible. It's always a good feeling when you're done with the field. And this is why I would like to have more fields as well, because it will give us more varied work, and we would be able to generate some more money, so we could get a bigger harvester and get the job done quicker as well. Little bit here. There we go. Ready to do the final length. I guess the worker will be done with the rolling as well shortly. I haven't noticed any message that he's done, but shouldn't be much left. I hope we can have that finished before the episode ends. Just a little bit tiny more here now. And as you can see, we have spent 2% of the tank. It's hardly anything. There we go. That should be it. Now we can head back to the farm with this one. And the worker seems to be done with most of the broken. Just empty it. Over over here. Not enough space to unload. Okay. Okay, so we'll bring it outside. There we go. So that's it. Now it needs a little bit of washing. It's clean and ready. Do the tractor a little bit as well. Wasn't much, but just to have it done while we're here. Then we can park it up and we can head down to field number 18. Okay, seems like I managed to do it in the first try here now. No, need to line it up a little bit. That's it. Okay, let's head over. Yeah, it's done. Perfect. So, I'll bring this back to the farm, and I think that's a suitable end for this episode. So, if you have any comments on this episode, please leave them below. And until next time, take care and stay safe.